channeling Jack Grealish in look more than football for Soccer Aid. Didn't anybody watch Soccer Aid? I had the best time. Special shout out to Patrice Evra for damaging my shoulder. Please don't abuse him online. I don't know when it happened, but I had some sort of tackle, so I haven't been able to go to the gym at the moment, which is not the most fun thing. But I felt like I should have scored. I felt like it might have been on in the second half, and with the different goalkeepers, I would have definitely have put at least 4 in. Don't quote me. But yeah, definitely not channeling Jack Grealish on the football standards. You're showing Argentina. Oh, someone's birthday. The birthday of my sister. She love you too. Can you see that there, James? Do you want to type this down? FEFI.ALE. If you're in Argentina, I'd like to give you some tickets if that's your sister's birthday, as a little happy birthday for me. How about that? See if we can find that out. Obviously, I don't want to give you tickets if you're too far away, because that'll be quite the mish to get out there. We are very proud of you, Liam. We love you. Oh, thank you. Do you know what? Since I actually got sober, I will say this. Pride definitely means something a lot different to me now than it did before. It was quite a journey. The last 10 years have been quite interesting, to say the least. But you know what? I think I was just trying to find my way a little bit in this, and it was kind of hard getting to know myself outside of the machine that was One Direction. I didn't really know myself all that well. So I kind of feel very different now after being on a little path of self-discovery without sounding too cliche. I think that might be in Spanish, and that's the only subject I failed at school. Maybe I can go back and restudy Rosetta Stone style, who knows. Can you say hi, Fernanda Diaz 276? Tell us a joke. Oh, anyone know any jokes, Dad? Have you got any jokes? No, not quite the jokes, there are you? Off script. Okay, off piece, not even dad jokes. Wow, okay. I want to go to your tour, but you and your bandmates take all my money. Sorry, I hope it was worth it. What is your favourite drawing? From Catherine _Annie Roo. I like that name. Favourite drawing? I actually got some back yesterday from the Framers. This actually is my favourite drawing, because I've always liked... I can't remember if it was Picasso or someone did a self-portrait, but it was literally just a pipe on a chair. Who was that? That was the guy who chopped his ear off. Van Gogh. Was it Van Gogh? Van Gogh. If you're not from where I'm from. But this was my version of a self-portrait, which is quite fun. It is this hand here. And I mean, hands are meant to be quite notoriously hard to draw, and this one came out really fun actually, but I was in a really good zone, and this line here, this kind of like thick line, is kind of like a nod to one of my favourite artists, which is John Singer Sargent. So yeah, that's one of my little self-portraits, if you guys can see that. Reflective glass as well, which is good for a live, even though it's kind of not doing, I can see a little bit of reflection. So that is my favourite drawing. If you guys have got any more questions, I've got some on... Is it this phone here? Yeah. I've got some on this phone here, which are open and ready to go. So maybe we can swing on into those. This is from @CharmingNiall. And Niall is a little charmster. With a little picture of DuckTales that I was watching last night. It was the perfect way to end a nice dinner out. Liam, what's your favourite cartoon? Do you know what? Super into DuckTales right now. Don't know why. Scrooge McDuck is my hero. I like him a lot. I like the Scottish accents in there. They're quite fun. It's not very, very often you get a cartoon with a Scottish accent, but it does sound really good on a duck. Do with that what you will. This is from HL_2828. Not a question, but wanted to say that I'm so proud of you. Hashtag Liam Payne, looking forward to getting more from you. Well, there's a lot more to come. I'll read some more of those questions in a minute. So, since I saw you guys last, I don't want to go too much into this because it is going to be all covered on the video now, but I've been away writing for a little bit. And I mean, he is watching, but I got to send a special thank you out to Mr. Jamie Scott, if you are still watching. Really proud of him at the moment. He's doing the F1 at Silverstone, which I'm going to go and watch. But yeah, he kind of got me back in the studio and helped to get me back on my feet again. I would also like to say thank you to Umar Kamani as well, who kind of took me under his wing after I was in Dubai and took me back to Dubai, and that's kind of where I kind of got sober from there on out. So yeah, thank you guys. That means the world, and I'm so happy to be, you know, sat here today. I honestly don't think I would be sat here today without you guys. So it's a pretty big one. Not to get too deep. All right, I'm guessing IDK_Maria. What's your favourite tattoo? What is my favourite tattoo? What have I got? I should know this by now. Do you know what? I'm really liking this at the moment. I don't know why I like neck tattoos. I feel like it's the first time when I got my hands tattooed, I looked down and my hands didn't look like my own, but you kind of catch these guys every so often in the mirror and you're like, oh, I've got a tattoo there I forgot about. And yeah, I don't know, it's quite fun. I did actually scare everybody. I pretended when I got my last tattoo done, I got them because I don't know if you guys have ever been to tattoos before, but be careful what you choose. They put a little bit of like paper on you that like kind of prints the thing on so the tattoo artist can go over the top of it. And I pretended to get one on my face to scare everybody that said restless, which was quite fun. I'll try and upload a picture of that soon, maybe. But I'm making no suggestions to anyone. Don't try this at home. The arrows on your arm, you said that you regret those. Harry's house is my home. One. You know what? For a little while, I did regret them because I don't know if anybody else has got tattoos on it, but when you get something and it's on its own, you kind of feel like it really stands out. Like, this isn't so bad because I kind of want that to stand out, but like on my arm, when it was just this, there was no this. I think there was like one or two things here, and it was like so like boom, severe. And I kind of forgot that this is my microphone hand, which, I mean, you know, it's a handy little sales package. Like, look up towards this while I'm singing, but I was a bit like, oh my God, like that's really severe. And also I hadn't got the heart. I was in like a biker tattoo shop. And I wasn't the toughest. I was probably the scrawniest little kid in there. And the guy put it on way too big for what it is. I love it now, but at the time I was like, oh my God, like I've got a massive road sign on my arm. Yeah. What else have we got here? Mexico loves you. So coming out to Mexico soon to a stage near you. So please come and have a watch. Yeah, so I've gone for a new sound this time. Let's talk a little bit about the shows. And we're going for a whole new thing. So I kind of feel like I didn't really know what I wanted to say to you guys before. And I don't know if you noticed, but the music was quite different and sporadic in different ways. Yeah, I couldn't find myself and I didn't know what I wanted to say. And obviously this is like a massive, you know, I'm so lucky to have this massive platform, you know, all thanks to you guys at home, really, to sing and say stuff off. And, you know, never really saw myself as much of a role model because I knew that in my 20s I was going to make a lot of mistakes. And I kind of feel like my 20s never really suited me because I was always I was described as the dad of the band, which is really hard to be in your 20s. And yeah, now that I feel like I've been through enough stuff and kind of come out the other side of it, I feel like I now have something to say for people who maybe feel a little bit like me in their 20s. And that's a lot of what my album's kind of based on, really, is kind of that change I went through in the last couple of years. You know, there's a point where you hit there is a point where you hit like a rock bottom and you realise that you got to do something different because whatever you're doing right now isn't working for you. It's not serving you. And I feel like this is kind of my moment of being in that. And obviously it's a bit crazy being in this position, having people watching you go through those times and not really realising what's going on behind closed doors, I think, sometimes. You know, not that that's a pass for anything, you know. I definitely made a lot of different mistakes and stuff in my time. But I'm hoping I can make those right now in these next few years, like an Avenger. A Revenger. No, not a Revenger. We don't need revenge. Daddy Liam. I'll take it. I am a daddy. Who's the daddy? Will you come to Budapest with the swords? And anybody else, when you hear the word Budapest, just get, Miles in Budapest, my hidden dress. Like straight away, it just starts playing in my head. Don't know, but will I come to Budapest? I hope so. It sounds like a lovely place, and that's on. Sounds like somewhere I want to be. We're going to fall in love with the album. I can't wait. That is from, I can't pronounce this one. Satari HGH Shaziza. I did not do that justice. I'm so sorry. Jeff Dovey. Hello, I haven't seen you for ages. How are you, mate? I hope you guys do fall in love with it. I feel like there's a lot of music out there right now. Some really good music. I really like Fred Again. I'm going to say that again. Fred Again. Again, Fred Again. I'd love to work with Fred again. That would be amazing. He's super cool. But yeah, I kind of feel like there's a lot of music out there right now. And this album is definitely what I want to put out. And I feel like that's the most important thing, really, and what was kind of missing from my whatever this is so far, that I didn't really know what the hell I was doing. There's no handbook for this sort of thing. So it took a while to get here, but I'm so happy to have gotten where we've gotten to. Let's have a look at some more questions. What have we got here? A lot of hair everywhere. How did it feel being back on the pitch once you played again? Soccer Aid, that is from Miss Chalamet, Mrs. Timothy Chalamet. A little hunkster he is. It felt really good actually this year. You know what? I felt like the year before I trained so bloody hard, and I spent every single day training, playing football all the time, because it was a lot to be the captain of the England squad. I still can't believe that someone even put me in charge of such a squad. And this time I was so lazy, I didn't train at all, I didn't do a single thing, and there was just no pressure, and it was so much fun. Soccer Aid, it is about the football, but it's more about the kids, and being on that pitch, knowing that you're doing something fun, and obviously hopefully change a lot of people's lives. I think we did like £14 million or something raised on the night, so a big clap to everybody, and a big clap to you guys at home for getting in touch and giving some money away to some people less fortunate than us. Just knowing that you're changing those lives, and when you see the videos at Soccer Aid, and it really kind of settles in then of why you're playing. I wish I'd scored my most proud moment, and I still haven't managed to find a clip of it, so it can't have been that good because it was not on a highlights reel, it was not on a replay, and I've seen it nowhere. Soccer Aid, if you're watching, I want to see it. But there was a shot, I think I might be imagining it, but I hit from outside the area, I want to say. It was miles away, it was like halfway line, no, I'm joking. It was just outside the area, and I remember at the time I could feel the heat of Patrice Evra, the footballing superstar that is, on my shoulder. And I was like, just hit it. Just get the ball away from you. Just hit it. And I got 2 shots on target. But I felt like I hit that ball as hard as I could, and it did not move very quickly. What am I supposed to do with these, though? Look how skinny they are. They're not made for football. They're made for speed. Yeah, just ask Usain Bolt. No. Will you come to... That is an Italian flag. I think it is. My geography's not great. That is from _Aurora D'Amico. What a great name. That rolls off the tongue, doesn't it? Aurora D'Amico. I hope to. I mean, all these places I would love to go to. I see a lot of shouts for India here as well. I've always actually really wanted to go to India. There was a moment, I think, before COVID that I was meant to be going, but I think it fell through because of COVID, obviously. That would be amazing to visit somewhere like India, Italy. Very fond memories of you guys. I would hope to bring the show there at some point soon. How has your day been? What a lovely, simple question. Alejandra Mayon. I don't even know. That was like half French. Don't know what the hell that was. My day's been good so far. I went to a barbecue, which was a lot of fun. And there was lovely people there. Good British summer sunshine today. The sun was a scorcher, so that's always good. Hoylands, what's your current fitness regime? You look great. Do you know what? I really appreciate that, because I've been a bit down in the dumps lately because of my shoulder injury. I haven't been able to do any working out. I just feel like I've got no routine in my day at the moment, which is just terrible. So thank you very much. Oh, it's moving so quickly. Una sacapuntas, my favourite Spanish word. I'm not going to say that because I don't know whether it might be offensive. Tommy Fury joined. Let's wave at Tommy Fury. What does that mean? We could just wave though, couldn't we? You know what I mean? Tommy Fury, I always keep up with you on Instagram at the moment. Lovely little surprise you did for Molly May there, we saw. Huh? You little cheeky romantic. Let's see if we can get Tommy to join, actually. Should I give him a buzz? How do you do this, James? Because I'm...
You should be able to call him.
I can't find him. Oh, the struggle.
Might have left.
No, I just can't scroll. Oh, hang on, I've pressed something wrong. I know, there we are, we're back. Okay, let's get back down to the bottom. Let's have a look on this wonderful phone again, because when the questions get too hard... have you practiced your Spanish? I think we can tell from this live so far that I haven't. That is from you, wonderful person. Yeah, it was the only subject I didn't pass at school. Unos sacapuntas, una regla. Why do I say this every live? I'm sure that you've got many of me say, why do we learn things in a pencil case? Whenever I ever need to go to Spain and say, I've got a ruler. What's the point? You know, ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? How many people still go to a library? I can Google that. So, yeah, I don't know, sort it out, Spanish class. You mean the world to me. So do you too, Milani? I think it was, with an X at the end. Someone's laughing. I hope that was about my Spanish joke. But I'm dead serious. Like, why are we learning about pencil cases? And hamburguesa? Actually, no, you do need a hamburger in Spanish. That's true. Yeah, this is the boss. This is who's in charge today. I think I got this last time I think the guy left it here, actually, who was doing my last tattoo. But I love the boss. The boss is great. Oh, did you hear that? What's going on? You saved me when I was 12. Thank you so much. That is who 01SMIY. Yeah, you know what? I love those messages. It was actually quite a strange thing to understand when you were younger, that there was that much responsibility on saving people. But I understand, like, I kind of get it more now. Now I'm older and I've kind of been saved myself by multiple people. Yeah, things get a bit hard sometimes. I think One Direction was a nice little break for people in that sort of thing. And I'm so glad, you know, you guys around the world could find each other on these platforms as well, because I feel like that was like the birth of One Direction was around when Twitter was a big thing, and you all made your little fandom pages and different things together, which was really cool. What did you have for breakfast? That is from Esmiathwal. What did I have for breakfast? I think I made like porridge and like half ate it. What a boring meal that is. I was trying to be healthy. I was trying to work it out. I had a ginger shot, a turmeric shot. I sound so LA right now, but just got my day sorted. I don't know what's going on today, but it's good. Why am I like on the edge of my seat? Like, I'm literally on the edge of my seat. It's how excited I am. I live by Pentandoori. That's my dad's favourite curry house. Hello, fellow Wolverhamptonian. Did you hear my dad's little cackle in the background there? How do you do it? From everyone's fave Marina. I don't know what it is, but apparently I'm doing it. And, you know, it takes a lot to do it. And I'm so glad I can do it for you. Just let that sink in for a moment. Okay, moving swiftly on. Wolverhampton in capital letters. Yes, loads of Wolves people. Come on, Wolverhampton. The lovely place that is. New music when? Guys, I mean, I'm kind of sick of saying soon to you, but like, there's people watching me right now, and I'm under legal requirement not to say so. No, I don't know. I promise you. I think I say it in the video as well. I will give you dates very, 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 very soon, which is better than a soon. So I'm sorry I can't give you any more than that, because I'm kind of sick of saying soon now. Soon's been a long time coming. Believe you me, that has for me too. How is Bear? Bear is doing really, really well. He's 6 now, and he's literally up to my hip. But you know what? He's a lovely boy. So blessed to get, you know, such a kind boy with such a kind heart, which is awesome. Kind to his teachers, always wants to know everybody's okay. Okay, this is a random question. So many people keep asking me this today. Do you use shampoo? I do indeed use shampoo. You're not supposed to use shampoo all the time, someone was telling me today. I don't know why. I had a random conversation with some guys about washing your hair. Like, how often do you wash your hair? How often do you wash your hair, James?
Every day.
Every day? You're not supposed to wash it every day. What, do you wash it with shampoo every day?
Yeah.
It's bad for it. You're supposed to wash it with conditioner, mate. We're learning things. If Wendy was still here, Wendy would tell you. She's the hair specialist. Your braid is so cool. Thank you. I actually did this myself. That's what you get when you grow up with sisters. Good at braids. I actually tried to do a French braid on someone recently. That's really hard. The French took braiding seriously. It's difficult. Have Bear and Freddie met? No, they haven't yet. That's from Karen O'Randy. No, they haven't met yet, which is kind of shocking, really, because I'm sure they get on really, really well. And yeah, they should meet. That just makes no sense. You know what I'm really enjoying at the moment is seeing the boys around playing shows. You know, got to give it up to the boys. Mr. Ben Winston showed up. Let's wave at him too. We'll double wave. We'll wave and we'll wave. But I'm going to try and call Ben. Where are you? Oh, I need to tell you off for something. Oh, hang on. I've got him clicked. Now what do I do?
Be able to press call.
I can't see it. Come and look. It doesn't say call. How do I do that?
He'll have to request you if he wanted to join.
Oh, you have to request me, Ben, if you want to join. But obviously you're... Oh, hang on. Is it down here?
Yeah, that will be everyone.
Ah, here we go. So how can we find from here? Instagram, hashtag sort it out.
You'll have so many people that are requesting you.
I think that you can search them, I think. Oh, yeah, this is going to be way too hard to do. So how on earth do we do that? Because I've definitely done it before.
We're going to TikTok in 5 minutes.
We're going to TikTok in 5 minutes anyway. So, I mean, for those of you who don't know, I have got a TikTok. I do tick and I do talk. Yeah, come and check it out. We're going to do another live over on that platform soon. Guys, please let me know what you want from me on TikTok. I'm not going to dance. I might dance. I don't really know yet. No. You know what? TikTok's such a wonderful little platform, and you find out some great stuff on there sometimes. Some of it you have to take with a pinch of salt. That's advisory from me personally. But yeah, I actually quite enjoy it now. But I just need you guys to let me know what it is you want to see from me. If you want to send me trends, if you want to send me whatever else. I can't promise I'll do all of them because some of them are absolutely ridiculous. But I will try and join in a little bit more if you guys let me know what it is you wanna see. But yeah, as I was saying, I am quite enjoying seeing all the boys on tour at the moment. I think I saw. Did Harry hurt himself recently? I hope you're all right, Hazza. I should message him actually because I literally just. He's okay. I don't know whether he went over on like an ankle or something. Did you see that? Yeah, maybe. Should we wrap this bad boy up and move on to TikTok? Okay, guys, I'm going to carry on TikTok now. So I'll give us a day in the life on TikTok. Okay, I'll think about it. Let's see. I don't know what I do that's interesting in the day, but we can find out. Maybe we'll do it this week because I am actually recording. But yeah, head over to my TikTok now and I am going to be back with you guys shortly for some more of this. Here's tiny little... Oh, I nearly broke Tiny Liam. Bye.